I have 5 years clean officially now. 5+ because we're going on like a week or two later. February 13th, I believe was my date. I don't remember the exact date. It was either the 11th or 13th, something like that. I'd have to go back in my photos just to see. But I know it's somewhere around there, so I know when those dates pass that I have another year, another notch. 5 years is the longest I've ever had, and I'm going to keep going because the life I've built now in these 5 years is what I hoped for, what I dreamed about. I have both my kids back. It took 13 years to get my oldest back. And I wouldn't do anything to get that taken away again. Have a piece of my life taken away. There are rough times. It's hard. I haven't recorded in a while because I've been going through some stuff. And I've been trying to stay positive. I've been staying positive, not try. You could try to do something. It doesn't have to get done. Do it. So I stay positive and I just move on another day. There was a few days there where I slept and I was tired. I was exhausted. But the more you lay in your bed and the more you do nothing, the more tired you get. I don't want to be tired anymore. I don't want to sleep my life away. I want to live it. I'm grateful for the life I have now. I'm grateful for the things I have around me. I know I can have more and I can do more with my life. I just need to keep staying clean and keep pushing myself. I meditated for the first time in a long time today. And it was only 10 minutes, a 10-minute meditation. And about 5 minutes into it, I got incredibly nauseous. I didn't stop the meditation. I did eventually put my hands up to my head like this because it made me feel better. I did not open my eyes though. I continued with my meditation and tried to feel why I'm feeling nauseous. You know, I could always say, oh, it's because I didn't eat anything, or, you know, it could also be a sign of my body telling me something. Your body is always telling you things, you know, when you have a gut feeling about something, not to go in somewhere, or that's your intuition telling you something. So maybe my intuition was telling me something when I got nauseous while meditating. I would like to continue the meditation and see if that goes away. But either way, I would like to continue the meditation because I know it does help. When I was doing that every single day, I was getting up early, taking cold showers, exercising, meditating. It didn't change the situations in life. It definitely made it better to handle. I used to not handle things in the best way. Fly off the handle, scream, yell, flip out. I watch it. I watch it in the teenagers that come to my house and they have struggles in life. And I know one of them that freaks out about every struggle. And and harps on it and is very negative and sticks with the negative and then wonders, why is everything so bad in my life? And I told her just the other day, I said, well, maybe if you didn't focus on all the negative, maybe if you don't focus on every single thing bad that happens, let that float by. Okay, it happened. Let it happen. Is there something you could do about it? If the answer is no, don't freak out. Okay, it happened. Take a few deep breaths. If the answer is yes, then get up and do something about it. Actually, try to make a change. If you don't like something about your life, then change it. Because it's never going to change if you just let it go and just complain about the negative and complain about everything. You know, I can sit here and say, oh, I can't find my phone. Oh, I can't find my phone. Oh, I can't find my phone. Oh, why is my life like this? I can't believe this. This always happens to me. Or I can get up and look for my phone, and that's how it'll be found. I mean, it's not hard to know what to do, but it might be hard to do that. It's hard to make a change when your body is used to doing something for so long. and then you want to change it. And your brain's like, no, that's not what we do. But you can. You can change it. You can change what you do. You can change how you think. I know with, mental health, a lot of things, things are hard when I'm having episodes. But that doesn't mean I give up. That doesn't mean I stop. It just means that productivity may slow down. You know, it's having ADHD and trying to sit and paint for however long I need to paint. It makes it hard. You know, I'm all over the place. Even my paintings. I tried to do 3 that were relatively the same. And these 3 are not the same at all. They were completely different. It's because when I go into a painting, it's what I feel in that canvas. It's what comes out of me in that canvas. I can't, if I'm free painting, it's not something that someone's asking me to paint, then they're gonna be different. All my paintings are different. Every day is different. Even if you're sitting there doing the same thing every day, same thing. Wake up, do this, exercise, do this. If you're running a bad life, then it's still the same thing you're trying to do every day. Try to change it up. Just the little things of change in perspective. I notice it just playing pop-up balloon with my son. And he's on one side of the room, I'm on the other. And halfway through the game, he says, okay, now switch sides. And I love that he does that because it feels weird to switch sides. I've been playing for 15 minutes on one side of the room, And then you switch sides, you have a whole different perspective. And, I know my example is something silly. But yeah, it's noticeable. I notice the uncomfortableness when he says, let's switch sides. I notice how uncomfortable I get and how different it looks on the other side and how weird it feels to start on that side then. I try to bring that into life. Change my perspective. Go a different route. I started a different route when I got clean. Everything that I've done since that in the past 5 years has been completely different than I've done my whole life. I mean, the people that knew me out of rehab, they know me as a reliable person that makes it to things when she says she's going to make it. My friends from my past, they don't see that person because they don't know that person because they didn't experience that person with me. I had a birthday party, I don't know, 30, 31, whatever year birthday party it was. I had all my friends. I wanted a zombie party. We were going to do a zombie crawl where we dress up like zombies and we go to every bar. And I had all my friends ready, literally all ready, dressed as zombies, waiting for me. And I was already an hour late. And they said, "We're waiting for you." And then an hour after that, I said, "I'm not coming. I'm not going to make it to my own birthday party." I chose to do something else instead. Some white. And I didn't go out for my birthday, and that's real screwy to, have everybody be there for your party and you're not even there. But I'm not that person anymore. If I say I'm gonna do something, I do it. I say no to things. Also, I used to never say no to things, but if you say yes to everything, or everybody else, then you're saying no to a lot of things that you may want to really get done, or things for yourself. I'm grateful to be alive. I am grateful to have these 5 years. I am grateful for the life that I'm beginning. I find the good in things now, that even if something does bad happen, even if something bad does happen, I get through it. I figure it out, and I work through it. And it's a step-by-step process. Step 1, okay, don't let the thing affect you emotionally. Okay, this happened. Take a deep breath. I tell my kids when they're upset all the time, take a deep breath. And they say I am. No, because it's not a deep breath. It's 3. 3 is best, if not more. I take a lot of deep breaths now. And I get through things. And yeah, things are crappy sometimes. It doesn't make all your troubles go away getting clean. Your troubles are still there. But if you work on yourself, meditate, and try to understand why you do things. Like how I want to go to sleep. Every time something's stressful, I just want to go to sleep. I think I learned that from my mom because most of my life not most of my life, but most of my childhood, she was sleeping. My parents got divorced and she went into depression and she slept all the time. If we got into a fight, then she would go in her room and sleep. So I guess I see that and I grew with it and I did it as well. I would just sleep. And it was a great escape, you know? I could live in my dreams, were much better. But sleeping in the real world and living in my dreams gets you sleeping under a tree at the park. I wish that on no one. I wish the best for you. We can get through this. If you made it this far, you can like, comment, subscribe. That would be great. Share the video with a friend. May need it.